Greetings, my fellow knights. Welcome back to the Struggle Bus, where today we're going to be trying out Arcane Bombardment yet again. This time with one of my favorite twists to it, which is green to give us access to Titania's Command. This list I copied from Power Dragon because he's awesome and he did this list and I had no excuse not to play it, so we did. The only changes we did is that we went down one Dire Strain Rampage for Glistening Dawn and then cut the Duresses for Tamio's Safekeeping to be a cheap way to trigger Bombardment as well as protect Bombardment. But if you want a better breakdown of the list, definitely go check out the video on his channel. That's Power Dragon again. Fantastic guy. He's way more popular than I am, so I'm sure you guys already know of him, but great guy. So yeah, we're gonna give this list a shot. But long story short, we want to draw cards, do some shenanigans, right? The important thing that I do want to mention is just the modality of the charm, being able to draw us cards, edict our opponent, or sometimes exile their graveyard, which is extremely important, as you'll see in the gameplay, as well as Titania's Command doing the same thing, being able to ramp us, add plenty of power to the board, plus two +1/+1 counters on all our creatures that synergizes with our token generation, exiling our opponent's graveyard to gain life, and ramping us. And then Glistening Dawn, I want to try it out because I feel like it scales with our lands, right? Being able to put creatures on the board that could potentially weather the storm of a Burn Down the House seems kind of good, right? And we don't mind pitching it early to play it later to, you know, pitching it to our big scores. So that is the list. Hope you enjoy it. Shout out for this video goes out to Barkin. Barkin, thank you so much, my friend, for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate you. You rock. And this Jund Bombardment list is for you, my friend. All right. I like this one. We get, yeah, I like this one. We get some interaction, guarantee our 5th land. Let's go ahead and go here. So we have the option of both Edict and Migration. Mono blue. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. We're hitting our land, so maybe we hold off on this, right? Slowly but surely overload our opponent's counter spells, right? Guess we probably should have tried to destroy our own land here. Ramp us a little bit. We're not really doing anything else. Luckily our Burn Down the House, like, our removal does kill everything that they have, so unfortunately we're not really testing their stuff here. Cool. So we have to 2-for-1 ourselves here, but I mean, at least not ramping ourselves gives us the window here. Let's see if it's the bounce or not, because whatever they've got to save it. Okay, cool. I mean, it's a little greedy on their part, but I mean, I guess to a point I understand it, right? All right, let's red deals 1, green, and then black. All right, let's just do this. And then we have Burn Down the House. Pretty sketchy, right? Let's see if they have another one. I'm not feeling too good about Bombardment though, right? Because they're gonna have the counter spell for it. I think here I'm gonna go ahead, destroy, control my put this over to basic land, or put them in the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. All right, let's blow up this one. If they want to counter this, I'm okay with that. We don't lose anything by them. Oh, sweet. All right, cool. Yeah, that's perfectly fine with me. May or may not try to do it again next turn. Double bombardment. Double bombardment is interesting, isn't it? Let's try it again, since they were so willing to burn it before. Okay, okay. 2 counter spells out of their hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems reasonable. I don't want to burn this. I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More counter magic in hand. They have plenty to draw. We do this, it's just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just herd migration here. 4 cards in hand, they haven't done anything. Maybe it's bounce. Problem is, like, alright, cool. So it was a hard cast. Okay. So they don't have counts. Oh, gosh darn it. Alright, well, here's our window, though. 1 card left. I think they played their land, right? Hopefully they did. So we get a chance to resolve. Interesting that they did it on their main phase. So did they not play a land? Yep, pitching the Fading Hope makes sense. Once again, I don't feel comfortable dumping the... I don't feel comfortable dumping the burn down the house for the simple fact that it's our only way of dealing with their stuff right now. So we will... I mean, it's a good chance that we get to kill something here. So there's that. Huh. I mean, I don't think there's a bounce permanent. If there is, I'm going to feel silly. But I like the fact that we get to snipe something that matters here, right? You want to do 5 to us, or you want to try to kill us? The only issue I have is that we're not going to have an instant for next turn, right? That bugs me a little bit. They could technically counter this edict as well. They have enough cards. We're going to... Okay. Interesting, interesting. I didn't have to do that. Wow. We're actually have some gameplay against Mono Blue. This is interesting. Two, three, four, 5. We can't play it on their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We just fire this off, or do we fire this off? Doing this doesn't do anything. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, and then we can charm them to force them to sacrifice, or we can draw. Knowledge. Okay. Refill the hand. Looking for more creatures to play. Thirst. Okay. Alright, so this put us in a slightly awkward spot because we're not doing any damage to them this turn, but I feel like they're in a spot now where they don't know how to beat this, which is good for us. Exile their graveyard sounds fantastic over drawing cards, honestly. Let's just do that. That sounds absolutely amazing to me. And we will play this, protecting that, and decline that. And they worked really hard for that. I guess we could have migrationed in response, but we're just going to migration here. And then hopefully we hit our charm. Yeah, there's a 50-50 chance that if we had fired off... Wait, that's... Oh, because they discard. Okay, okay. Gotcha. Let's get on the board here. Hold our instant for their turn, right? This is an instant, so I don't want to fire it off here, even though it is card draw. We will exile their graveyard. We'll draw our cards next time, and we will safekeeping our bombardment and decline that one. Man, I like where we're at here, guys. This guy's a 0/4, and they don't have a way of dealing with a permanent enchantment, right, that I know of. So this feels pretty good. The problem is charm is only until end of turn, right? Until next end step. So that's why I'm in the position that I am in right now. Double burn down the house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Burn down the house, making devils. And we will... Let's do... Charm. Exiling their graveyard last. And then we will safekeeping our bombardment. And then we will Inferno you. And then finally make you sacrifice a token. Non-token, sorry. So their only hope here is to bounce Jin. They still, the last thing that happens is we get rid of their graveyard. With 2 mana, I'm not super stoked about anything off the top of our deck, and it exiles it. So I think we're good here. 42 cards left, so we don't have to worry about milling ourselves. So I'm kind of lacking where we're at. And they counter this, right? Interesting. So what do they have in hand? More card draw? Are they trying to mill us out? They can't do that. Having that second bombardment was huge. I think the big thing was them main phasing the fountain, right? Is that what it's called? It's really what got them there. Flow of knowledge. Let's attack for 12. Seems good. I'm not going to lie. I really thought this was potentially going to be a bad matchup because our big spell is a 6-drop that they're able to leave. But the fact that they tapped out early to play their creatures definitely made a difference there. And they've seen enough. Nice. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. This one's a little risky. A little risky just because we only have 1 removal spell and we're on the draw, but we gain a little bit of life. Let's keep this. And all right, mono blue again. Exciting, exciting. All right, well, let's just go here. Probably go ahead and just herd migration both times. Keep hitting our land drops. Like I said, I don't feel great about this matchup, to be completely honest with you guys. You know what? I'm not going to migration here because I want to make our life total as high as possible. And so taking a damage when we don't need to, I think is... So let's go here and send it back. We're taking charm off the table, but They, I mean, if they play something here, then we're happy about it. I don't think they're going to, right? With the ability. Plus, it may be clutch to just, once again, instead of using it as a kill spell, use it to exile their graveyard at a good point, right? There's Zahati. And we'll grab a mountain. So obviously left up protection. So let's go here, I think. Yeah, it would have been nice to... Okay, so they had a pause, so Fading Hope is on the table. I'm trying to think if there's a way... Like, now I really want to keep this to exile their graveyard. Like, quite a bit. Yeah, see, and this is where I was worried about, where I feel like it's not a great matchup for us. Because now they just ride this Jhin to victory, right? See how greedy they get here. Seem like a decent player, so I don't think they're gonna tap out. Trying to think of how we do this. We're gonna counter this. Really going back and forth. Let's exile their graveyard. Exile their graveyard. And then they have like 22 counters. Yep. Seems good. Maybe we should just fire it off the burn on the house. I don't know. I do not know. This can exile their graveyard as well. We gain a little bit of life. Alright, try to do this. Like, playing the land wouldn't have let us get around the make disappear. Okay. So it's definitely correct to try to exile their graveyard. I think that's what we're going to try to do here. Bombardment. Alright. Bombardment. Man, this is just not going to resolve, though. So, this... Like, Alright, we have the extra trigger. Alright, let's see if this resolves. But with 4 cards in hand, no plays. I doubt it. So they counter this and they got it. That's gross. Yeah, I mean, getting back a charm would have been nice. But what? So do we do it on our turn or theirs? Does it matter? Here's the thing, right? If we do it on their turn, if they have a phase, like, here's the thing. The benefit of doing it on their turn is that if it's a phase out, then they don't get to attack us, right? We stop the attack. But they just drew a bunch of cards. They let this resolve, and they have 2 mana up. So this is the higher chance that both spells will resolve. So I'm just going to do it now. Okay, so it was slip out the back. Fair. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Oh, the random gods. Yes, yes, yes. All right, can they put 6 cards in? Oh, no, they only need to put... Okay, all right. Oh, my goodness. You know, and if I didn't wait, it wasn't going to be... Oh, man. All right. Can they put enough cards in the graveyard now? Command will eat their graveyard again. Do they have a thirst? Oh, man. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I guess the right call. Good game. Oh, well. Man, that was so close. That one darn it. All right, this one seems a scotch risky, but we've got some things to do, so let's keep it on the draw. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. All right, Router's Charm, not going to do much, so already looking for a burn down the house. May just fire this off at the end of their turn, I think. Could be a consideration, right? It's a scotch awkward. Just because we fired off, then the turn we want a big score. So there is that. Nothing from... Oh, because they want to protect it. Okay, fair. Interesting. Interesting. Let's leave this up. I think because we have big score. Rona. Alright, I'm going to... I think I am going to Edict here. They get rid of Skrelv, right? So they want to protect the Rona. They can get that back, so I guess that's understandable. So that worked out well for us, right? Then we take no damage. That's a little awkward. Just a little. Let's go non-damaging land. So let's see what we would have drawn or exiled off the charm. We would have gone to Cliffs. Yep. So they're going to play another legendary. That is okay. This is not given destructible. They play a... So what are we looking for? Probably a shouldered. I hope they play a shouldered. Alright. It's not great. We're still going to wipe the board if we can, though. Right? We discarding a land or not? I think we are. Actually, Bombardment. Or not Bombardment. Brotherhood's End. I'm gonna pitch a land here. Hey, go for the throat. I knew thee. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and play Bombardment. Get it underneath the radar. And then we have some plays. We can command exiling their graveyard, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see. We can charm. Charm. This looks kind of good. Oh, this is fantastic. So we get... Yes. Excellent. We get to keep our go for the throat. I mean, I could be pretty greedy and play the other Bombardment, but I think we want to stem the bleeding here. Aw, sad face. All right, let's go here and pitch the command. Yeah. And then, oh man, if they go to pull back one of their Denix, we can exile their graveyard. Oh, that is sick. Rafine. Okay. So Rafine. What do we want to do here? Like, the world's our oyster here. I want to hold on to this. Let's charm them. Opponent sacrifices a creature. And then I don't think we hate anything that we draw here. What do we get? Another charm. No! Oh, we didn't get to Glistening Dawn either. Sad face. Ugh. Alright, so I misclicked and kept this hand, even though I really didn't want to. But I guess we'll ride it out and see what happens. Alright, well, blue-white, we may have some time. We have Brotherhood's End that can deal with that. We also have Dire Strain Rampage. Ooh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Let's blow up our... Really don't want to ramp them. So we'll just blow up our land and grab... Let's just grab red-black again, or red-green. Let's go red-green. Who knows, when we get lucky, we get to Inferno 2 things. That'd be kind of nice. So we've effectively taken the initiative from them. Or I guess we can't say initiative, because there is initiative in the game. Destroy target artifact or enchantment opponent controls with the mana value less than. So does its mana value is 6. So 3, and that's not an artifact. So that's slightly awkward. Plus we missed our land. So we don't get to 2 for 1 here. Missing our land drop stinks. Alright, let's go ahead and kill this guy. And I'm going to do it now because they're playing blue, so I don't want to risk them having potential counter magic shenanigans. This is a bummer. We would have been able to 2 for 1. That would have been sweet. Oh, we couldn't have done it there if we waited. Shot that. That's funny. That is funny. Use this to try to draw... Let's try to keep our life total up. No pause. Okay, so we don't have to worry about counter magic for the time being. That was a little aggressive, but I don't really want to take 5, right? Okay. Probably going to minus here.
But I'll fight if I have to. You're safe now.
We can set, if it's a pumped up creature, it's a land. We got lucky here. Land? Edict. Keep thinking if I want to use this for... This is a counter, right? Okay. I was trying to think if I wanted to use this to draw cards, or draw cards to hit a land. We can deal with that, so let's edict their Planeswalker. They don't have the mana to play another one, and they can't plus. I meant another Elspeth.
I'm home.
Okay.
Keep watch for intruders.
All right. Still not the worst, because if we draw a card, if we draw an untapped land, we can burn down the house for a clean answer here. Land one time. Gonna hold on to the safekeeping. Okay. So do we draw at the end of their turn? There's no point in drawing at the end of the turn because we're clearly going to board wipe here. You gain them. Okay, cool. We're good with that. They can go up to 30 here. Just don't +1 the... Okay, cool.
This is
Cool.
your fight. Win it.
We could still wipe the board. We're taking 6 here. We have safekeeping, so we do have a slight cushion. There was a pause, right? Or is the pause for us? All right, fire this off. Clean sweep of the board. Potentially. Do they have the counter magic now? We get rocked.
Retreat isn't a reason to
Okay.
lose hope.
That is an issue. That is an issue. Player land. So them having the Giada was really good for them, right? Because now, let's see. Life for each card in their graveyard. 8 cards. That puts us... that guy's going to be the problem. Charm can sacrifice this, but it doesn't gain us life. We just do that. We do this. It doesn't do enough because we die to that. We need one more life somewhere. All right, so I guess we go here. And then exile and lands, so we can potentially exile target player's graveyard. So exile theirs. Puts us to 11. We put 2 lands into play, so let's go. Here. Take 7. Oh my goodness. Yep. It's a good draw. Or they put it off the top of their deck. So... and they kept both shield counters, right? Those are the shield counters are on it? They are. Alright, so I don't think we have an out here, unfortunately. We needed... man, that thing having 1 counter was just good enough. It just sequenced very well for them. So if we go Bombardment... we don't have enough lands to do 2 spells. So let's just see what would happen. Because we're dead anyways. Inferno can kill her. And that is it. Good game. Yeah. Ugh. Bummer. Opponent's going first. I mean, we can't play anything in our hand, but we're only just missing a red land, so let's keep it because it's only one thing. Man, isn't that crazy that we have not... we've seen all our other spells minus our Go for the Throats. Alright. We do have life gain. We do have quite a few ways of gaining life here, so let's see if we have a chance. Interesting, interesting. Let's go ahead and play this now. We have no benefit. We can still play this untapped next turn. We're going to... So let's see. Hopefully they don't flip the spear. The spell spear. They actually play something else. Straight Jeskai. Okay. There's some benefit here. There's some benefit. We get our 2-for-1 here, and we don't have to worry about potential counter magic. I like that. So that makes me feel like they're an Iconoclast list. So we get a 2-for-1 versus a 3-for-1. Okay. Little scary. Little scary. So guess we double burn down the house. And then hopefully get a spell for our bombardment. Question is if they're going to have protection, right? Interesting. All right. Well, we're going to fire it off. We are going to fire it off. And hopefully this resolves. Assuming they have a bounce spell. They could have a phase out. Phase out only saves 1. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and play Bombardment. I don't think we can get crushed. Oh, we were going to play Bombardment. We're not going to play Bombardment anymore. And they do have additional protection for Narset. Oh, that worked out. Okay. So they flip this. They get that bigger, right? So that is a problem. But we do have exile and murder effects in our deck. We just haven't seen any of them for some ungodly reason. So Lauren's escape. I like it. I like it. Solid. So she's going to be a pain. We're going to need some action here. So she's going to get pretty big. They bottom. That's a good sign. I guess technically we could blow it up with Dire Rampage, but I think we can also blow it up here. Yeah, let's go here. We hit the land for burn down the house. Because of the protection, right? We're just going to go ahead and make dudes. And make a bunch of dudes that they hopefully can't get through. So hopefully this is, let's see, they have another spell. They can't, okay, cool. So we're not going to get rocked this turn that I'm aware of. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could rampage. Oh, shoot. Wow. Oh, that's a problem. So they can play from any creatures attacks, exile target non-creature in the line cover mana value power from a graveyard and copy it. Oh no. Oh no. So do I want to do this since they can copy ours? Oh, we kind of have to, right? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, no, we still, okay. Oh, man. So do we... No, because if we do this, then they can... Oh, yeah. Wait, how'd they do that? Oh, it has to be less than her power, right? With mana value less than Narset's. Okay, cool. So we can do this. And it's indestructible as well, right? Hexproof indestructible. So we can't do, like, get the 3 dudes and then use this to deal 5 damage to ping her. So we'll just make more dudes. But I think we're good now. Wow, that was close. So that explains why they grabbed the Brotherhood. So they have a pause. Attack with just 2 because we got to do some damage here. So bounce spell doesn't do it, right? Because remember, they can cast whatever they play twice. So I think we're good now. I'm only going to do one because we're going to... Well, no, we can't rampage because then she'll get it. And we can't rampage... Oh, wow. Wow. That's kind of nuts. Yeah. Wow. And then we still get to besiege you. That's nuts. Yeah, wow. Whew. I was not... Man, we got lucky there for sure. Wow. Ooh. Man, if we had a second land, I think I would keep this because of the migration. But one land, that's not going to work. We are going to mulligan. Better, better. Let's keep this and... I guess it's the command, right? Hold on to the removal, depending on what we go up against. Assuming they take big score here, they have time before Burn Down the House becomes a thing. Okay, all right, so they're the aggressive side. Got it. Let's go ahead and... We have our swamp, or our forest if we need, if we draw our harvest, so cool. It worked out in our favor. Now we can edict their Gix, hopefully. Versus Werewolf, and then it starts eating up our spells. Gonna hold off on Glistening Dawn for as long as possible. Alright. Yep, no surprise. Of course. Why would they? Why would they, right? Never fails, my friends. Never fails. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like that. Gives us our second red. We have nothing to play this turn, so we don't lose out on it. I like it. I like it. We got Burn Down the House, so I think we can hold off. That is unfortunate. So, pitch the Glistening Dawn, I think, is correct here. They're just going to plus again, unfortunately. Because they know about the Burn Down the House. Duress. That's a bummer. Well, it's big score. Pitch the Dawn. Okay. And they take the Burn Down the House. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we could technically get 3 dudes out of it. Yeah, okay. Okay. Ooh, that's helpful. That is helpful. Go here, make 3/3 these, but then we're shy on this. We could block Shieldred, but then we get rocked. Play this, spin our mana, then we can't do this. Play this, spend our mana to do that, but then these can't get bigger. I think we just have to fire this off, and then not. We'll take the hit here, right? And then hopefully do this. Hopefully we draw land. Then we could do this, make these guys 5/5s, and then they all single tussle with Children, and we can take out Soren. Okay. So we got one spot here.
But I'm taking the credit when we win.
Interesting.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
So they can't attack. Oh my goodness. Get wrecked, Jedi. Alright, well, it happens. I mean, sometimes you just get utterly smashed. Triple duress, man. Triple duress. You got it, bud. Destroy artifact, enchantment, or land. Attack. Good game. Let's cycle just to see. Privateer's Charm would have dealt with that, but we're shy. Minus, yeah, that's right. They minus Soren. Alright, good game. We can attack, lose our dude to stop Soren from attacking, but they have another one? Yeah. They rocked us.